I'm Micah Halpern, sitting in for Teisha Bader, here with the JBS News Update for Monday, May 23rd, 2016. A new ISIS video has been posted by Abu Muhammad al-Adnani, the spokesman for ISIS. He's calling on followers to strike at as many targets as possible during the Muslim month of Ramadan. The 31-minute-long message was an explicit calling on ISIS supporters to advance the cause everywhere they live. Ramadan is a month-long holiday, a fast dedicated to introspection. It begins for most Muslims on June 6th and ends on July 5th. Muslims fast during the day and eat at night, after sundown. Al-Adnani said, quote, "Ramadan is coming, the month of attacks and jihad, the month of conquest. So be prepared and be on alert, and make sure that every one of you spends Ramadan, in the name of God on the attack, requesting from God that Ramadan, God willing, will be a month of calamity on the non-believers anywhere, especially by the soldiers and supporters of the caliphate in Europe and America." He continues, "The smallest action you do in their heartland is better and more enduring to us than what you would do if you were here with us. If one of you hoped to reach the Islamic State, we wish we were in your place to punish the Crusaders day and night." In the audio message, which was released late Saturday by the ISIS media arm Al-Farkan, Abu Muhammad al-Adnani says the U.S.-led war against the group is doomed to failure, and that America, quote, "fell in the swamp of perdition," unquote. He tells ISIS sympathizers in Europe and the United States to, quote, "harass the Crusaders day and night and to terrify them until each neighbor becomes afraid of the other," unquote. Adnani's sympathizers should not underestimate the value of throwing a rock at a Crusader in the heart of his home, he says. The Crusaders he is talking about are you and me. These comments are a call to arms for followers and lone wolves to do whatever they can, however they can, wherever they live. The Pope has taken Western countries to task about, as he calls it, their cultural colonialism. He's speaking especially about the United States. The Pope has been very critical of the desire of Western countries to impose democracy on others without relating or concerning itself with the local cultures. In an interview with the French Catholic paper Le Croix, the Pope said, quote, "Faced with current Islamist terrorism, we should question the way a model of democracy that was too Western was exported to countries where there was a strong power, as in Iraq or Libya, where there was a tribal structure. We cannot advance without taking these cultures into account. As a Libyan said some time ago, we used to have one Gaddafi, now we have 50 of them." The Pope is not anti-democracy. He is simply suggesting that respect for local culture will more effectively achieve the end results of democracy without creating a buildup of resentment. On Islam, the Pope said that he does not think that Europe or the West is anti-Islam. Rather, they are anti-ISIS. Since last summer, Jordan has not permitted Palestinians from Gaza to pass through Jordan. Or, the past several years, for that matter, Egypt has not permitted the movement of Gazans at all. On the other hand, Israel is permitting more and more Palestinians to exit and transport over Israel. They can't leave, though, because they have no place to go. Jordan will not let them in, neither will Egypt. Because of Jordan, Gazans are stuck in Gaza. Gazans who are attempting to go to work or to hospital or to university cannot even go when their destination is Jordan. A Jordanian university may accept a student from Gaza, but that same student will not be able to attend the university because Jordanian policy will not permit him entry to the country right now. Here's some Jewish cultural news. An Israeli film student named Or Sinai won first prize in the Cannes Film Festival in the student category with a 27-minute movie called Anna. Sinai goes to the Sam Spiegel School for Film and Television in Jerusalem. The movie is about a mother named Anna who finally gets some time alone and wanders around town trying to find some companionship. Or Sinai won 15,000 euros, and more importantly, got a commitment that her first full-length movie will be shown at the Cannes Festival. Second prize went to an Iranian student who studies at the London Film School. There were 2,350 films that were presented, from 277 film schools. The Israeli children's series, The Adventures of Uncle Ari, is a huge hit in China. The series author, Yanitz Levy, is now visiting China. His book had already sold hundreds of thousands of copies, and since his arrival, they've sold over 50,000 copies more. He has met tens of thousands of readers and is literally a rock star in China. The Israeli embassy in China says that this is the kind of trip that is the best way to introduce Israel to people around the world and to show them the best parts of Israel. And now for a rundown of tonight's broadcast on JBS for Monday, May 23rd. At 8 o'clock, from this year's Limud New York, Ronen Neuwirth discusses the challenges that Israel has facing conversion and civil marriage. At 9 o'clock, join Mark S. Golub, who will sit with Rabbi Uri Regev, the president and CEO of Chidush, for a discussion of the chief rabbinate and other issues related to the Jewish state. I'm Micah Halpern, and this is today's news update from JBS.